Greetings, magical souls. I don't think I've been on this year, so Happy New Year. We are 7 days in, and it's been a lot for 7 days. I just really wanted to come on quickly and share something with you. But the other day we went on a bit of a road trip, and I always like going on the road trips because I send all the animals that I see lots of love as I'm going by, all the cows and the sheep and, whatnot that we pass by. And what I've noticed lately is that I've had quite a lot of tension in my shoulders and my upper, sort of my upper back and my neck and whatnot. And I always put it down to the car accident that I had 30 odd years ago now. But really the past month or so, I've been feeling a hell of a lot of tension around the area where my injury was. And anyway, what happened was we were driving along, and as I was sending all the animals my love, we passed a huge field of cows, beautiful cows. And I was looking at them and I was sending them all this love. And the next minute I just became completely overwhelmed by emotion, and I just started to cry. And first of all, I was thinking, well, what is that? Why am I crying? And then I thought, that's the old me. No, 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 no. Don't question this. We need to let it go. If we're crying, we need to let it go. We don't need to understand why. So I just allowed the process to happen. And while I was almost sitting there with my eyes closed and just trying to feel into it, there's that saying, you've got to feel it to heal it. And I was trying to feel into where I was feeling it in my body. And it was kind of everywhere, but it was probably largely around my heart. And I had the most profound sort of message come in. And I'm always the one that is wanting to heal the animals and help the animals. And the message that I got was, and I mean, I know this, but I guess because I know that animals are helping us to heal. I know animals teach us about unconditional love and all these things. But what struck me was that the message that came in is the animals, you want to do so much for the animals. The animals are now giving you some healing. And it really was quite beautiful and it was quite moving. But what was really fascinating about it afterwards is instead of sort of shoving it down and packing it down and going, this isn't the right time to deal with this, I just let it out, and I didn't try and explain it or validate it or interrogate it, or I just sat with this and I was breathing and what have you. And about 5 minutes afterwards, I noticed that all that pain and tension in where I'd been carrying it for the past month, where it's been almost getting worse and worse every day, has gone. And I'm sharing this because there was obviously something emotional, or there was something that I needed to let go of. The animals helped me to let go of that. I didn't question it, I didn't try and understand it, but what I felt was the physical change in my symptoms, not 5 minutes within me just allowing that release to happen. So I just wanted to share that because I think it's important. I think if you're feeling like you want to cry or shout, or if you're feeling like you need to do anything, if you're in the place that you can actually just let that happen, just go with it. And then check in with your body afterwards, check in with your physical body afterwards and see if you feel a bit looser, or if you notice that you've had pain anywhere. Feel whether there's been any shift in anything, because it was just it just felt really important to share it. In fact, you know, as soon as I could, I got out and I had my voice recorder and I was going, noting this down, this needs to be shared. So here I am, a couple of days later, but just profound. I mean, profound that I have spent my whole life trying to help animals and hopefully helping them, but that they help me this time. And it really is just a reiteration of the connectedness of us all as souls, just in different bodies. And just that by releasing whatever it was, I still don't know what it was, why, how, where from, who, what, where, it doesn't matter. But there was a letting go of something, and I can physically feel that my neck is not as nearly as tense. And that is obviously, I mean, I had the car accident and that was where I was injured. So there's always a message when we have an injury or an ailment or an illness or a condition. Where is it in the body? There is always a message about where it is in the body, and shoulders and neck and that are carrying burdens, bearing too much, feeling like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders. So it really is quite profound in that the letting go of something has almost lightened the load physically. So I just wanted to share that, and I do hope it helps someone, but I really think that we're going to be called more and more and more this year to let go of things. I get that sense that we just need to just let stuff go, and we don't even need to understand it. We just need to actually just let it go. So I encourage you to just have the little breakdown if you need to, because it's okay. It's okay, and we're all doing it. And you know, it's just, it's great. On the other side of it, it's great. So I just wanted to share that message. And my magical quote for the day is, there is a kind of magicness about going far away and then coming back all changed. And that comes from Kate Douglas Wiggin. And I just thought it was the right message for today, because I almost feel like I went away for that 5 minutes while I was just trying to just feel into the tears and feel into whatever it was that I was releasing. And when I came back on the other side of that, I had that awesome message from the animals, and I'm lighter. I'm lighter, and I have come back changed. So every little time that we do this, you know, remember that we are transforming, and we are the true self is able to emerge. So all of this stuff has been packed down. So let it out. If it's going to come out, it's going to find some way to come out. And my message to you today is to just let it out. Don't worry about what anybody thinks, what anybody says. This is for you, and it's really important that you do this if you are finding yourself moved to. So anyway, I'm sure I'll be back soon with more videos, but sending you much love, and wishing you just the most magical year ever. Thanks for watching.